Hello, and thank you for being here, High Priestess Healer. Um, we are going to do a reading for our Capricorns. Let's see, is that better? Yeah. Okay, sorry about that. We're going to go ahead and get started, asking Holy Spirit, our higher selves, and our ancestors to be here with us, angels, our archangels, Raphael, Uriel, Metatron, Raphael. Help us to know the messages that we need to for our Capricorns in love, health, wealth, in any area of life that is needing to be healed in any way. Okay, and we thank you so much. All right, so Capricorns, let's see, just a second. There you are. So it's got the Ace of Pentacles, my Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorns, along with the Page of Wands in the bottom. So looks you don't like being stagnant. So it looks like you're hitting some joy, you found some motivation, you're getting some new ideas, you're not, depressed or, too analytical at the moment. You're feeling more steady, less stubborn, and more nurturing, more abundant. You're not unmotivated, you're motivated. You found some motivation. Let's find out, what is it that has got you so motivated, Capricorn? What is it? What has got you so motivated? You're receiving something, a gift. A person could be your gift, a fortune. You're fortunate to have them. You're a gift to somebody. Someone's looking at you as a gift. You've planted a seed and now it's growing. You're manifesting what your desires are or were and are to be. Your faith has brought you to this point to be able to receive this gift. This is one of many blessings that are to shower down upon you as you have been faithful. Two of Pentacles. You're doing a good job of balancing practicality with your spirituality, and again, being faithful. So, learning to walk by faith, be graceful, to be compassionate, and to do your part by loving yourself, to be an example to others. And this has brought you to personal fulfillment, enlightenment that you needed to get through some situations that you were in and couldn't stand to be in anymore. You were in a constant state of Knight of Swords, all up in your head, tormented, miserable, crying, depressed, stressed, paranoid, and then, you didn't know what to do and you couldn't make a decision. Then that's why you were stagnant, because you stayed in your head and you didn't make decisions, and you were having fear instead of, approaching it like, with strategies or with stability of mind or heart, or the coherence of the both. You were coming from a place of fear instead of bringing love to the situation. So the channel message is to bring love to every situation, to make good decisions, okay? From this denial or from stage, or this, state of imbalance, emotion is not a place to make a decision from, okay? So take off the blindfold, put down the swords, Let's get out into nature more, so you can have more days in the sun, okay? So you actually are living it up in the days in the sun, because you learned to get over you learned how to make good decisions, so good for you. And if you haven't, that's what you need to learn, is how to make good decisions. And you've learned to confront your fears, you know, confronting the fears that you have and finding solutions for them. And because of your hard work, we see here that, yes, in case it is the case that, you know, this gift that you are is now blooming, because now it's talking about the gift that you are, is what I'm just channeling. You are a gift, and you have something beautiful to give to the world, okay? You have a purpose and plan. There is a plan of our Creator, and you have a purpose in it, you know, to bring heaven to earth. What else it could be, we could find out in a minute, but yeah, I'm getting the deep message that this is about your purpose, okay? So there's something you're thinking about. You need some kind of change. You need to learn how to get out of your head and more into your heart, you know, and stop over analyzing things, you know, and being so indecisive, right? Because that's what's going to keep you in this to being happy, is by being balanced, so that you can keep this pinnacle growing, okay? The pinnacle could be in love, family, right, money, of anything here. But yeah, I do see a gift being given, and you trying to utilize it in a manner that's going to make it grow. And I do see that happening for you. I see a lot of self-love, and, you know, maybe it was hard for you to believe that. Maybe that's what the Two of Swords was. You know, am I lovable? Am I not lovable? Am I lovable? Not. Yes, you are lovable. Yes, you are beautiful. Yes, you deserve every good thing in the world. Every good thing that we're here to experience. We are created that we might have joy, okay? Believe that. Happiness and joy is your birthright, okay? So let's get through these lessons and enjoy the ride, you know, as we go through it. It's a journey, and just try to enjoy the good moments, and, you know, make sure you have a good support system to get through some of the challenging times. And even those, try and see them as just like that, a healthy challenge, and not something that's going to make you or break you, you know. So you don't want to feel so overwhelmed where you're having a challenge and you just feel like you can't do it. You have to find some help if you feel like you can't do something on your own. Otherwise, try your very best and keep, you know, working on things that you feel that you should, or that you want to, until you get better. You know, practice makes perfect. So you're not a failure. You know, if you make decisions, you're not a failure either. Just keep trying your very best, you know, and so that you can, you know, go through the stages of self-mastery and in soul evolution, that you can have a happy life, or happy marriage, or happy partnerships, or happy in your level of spirituality. This is the Hierophant card. Okay, religion, spirituality, marriages, partnerships. So you're trying to find a way to make your probably your marriage better, or even your relationship going upwards, so to the Creator, or with your higher self, you know, just really allowing, this is the channel message, you're now allowing your higher self to come, and you're understanding better because you're allowing and you're listening, and you're taking out distractions from your brain, you know, so that you can hear better your intuition and follow it. And that will bring you to all the passions that, you know, that you have inside your heart, you know, and set yourself free, you know, your emotional freedom, to be who you want to be, you know, and you know, just allowing yourself for once to be yourself, to find out what your purpose is, to find out what makes you happy, what your heart's true desires are, you know, independent of what other people might say or do, you know, in reaction to your desires and your actions and what makes you happy. Okay, so it's time to put that to an end and bring out that vibrant, loving person that you are, you know. If there was any, you know, issues in the past with the current relationship, yes, you're being blessed with the new one, but if you're in a relationship, there is more balance in it now, more enlightenment, less denial, you know, less headaches, more sleeping instead of restless nights, more communication, more love, more openness, more focus. I see in this relationship that you have going on with your partner, you know, and maybe, you know, on the other spectrum, if you're having issues with your relationship and you're on the brink of, you know, leaving, and becoming independent, or becoming, you know, single again, just make sure that it's done from a, you know, your decision is made from a place of love and your true desires, right, instead of fear, you know. Likewise, don't stay in situations, you know, that are not good for you and healthy for the wrong reasons, okay? Knight of Swords. So there are now there's movement. Well, okay, so my whole energy in the house went out, like, completely. So I'm going to have to put these two videos together. And it happened on this card, Knight of Swords. So I think you're needing to either slow down, wait, or, you know, stop moving in the direction that you're going and consider a different direction. Put your focus on where you want to go, not to where, you know, you've been that you don't want to go back to. So, yeah. So this is the message to you right there. If you want your happiness, you need to go in a new direction. And you're being led and guided by your ancestors, okay? And via, you know, the signs and synchronicities that come to you. That only, you know, are for you. Whether they're birds, chills, certain visions, information, you know, something that you hear or see 3 times. Like, those things are often things that are for me, you know. Let's see. So yeah, it's time to focus on, you know, the things that matter to you most. Things that matter to your soul, and for your soul evolution. To put to rest the things that cause you misery, headaches, pain, hurt, instability, all the lower level energies, okay? Now it's about feeling love and motivation and joy, you know, and going with the flow, and high vibrational, okay, vibrational feelings and behaviors and actions, okay? So that's what we're going to learn here on this channel with Angela at High Priestess Healer, is how to become a high vibing person and to stay in that energy and to create the future that you want, to create the future that's in your heart. Where do you want to go? What do you want to be? Where do you want to contribute? And then to follow your bliss, right? Follow your desire of your heart, where you want to work, where you want to go, where you want to, where does your purpose lead you? Can you go there? So there is a King of Wands here on the board. So he's showing up. It's a fire sign. And the Ace of Pentacles that was in the beginning, it also could have been money, right? Because up until the Hierophant, we didn't really know that there may or may not be a marriage. You know, maybe somebody was given a gift of, you know, a ring, you know, an engagement, you know, a proposal, and they were trying to balance out and figure what should they do, you know, if that's their happiness, and, you know, really having a headache and thinking, because they're thinking a lot about it and overanalyzing it, and feeling like, yeah, that's the decision, and going forward with this. And then once you make the decision, this King of Wands shows up. Okay, King of Wands says, okay, you made your decision. You want to take a leap of faith on me. You have hope in the situation. You feel like, you know, you can put your faith in me and in this connection. Then I'm here then I show up. So he's shown up, okay? But it looks like it wasn't until you walked away from another situation, you know, or till you walked away from some unhealthy boundaries that would have caused turmoil in that relationship, right? You can't take the past hurts and pains to your new relationship. You have to leave the past in the past to have that new beginning, you know, that you really want, but that's, you know, going to start off being a positive one, okay, in love. So I guess now you're gonna take a chance, right? You're like, I'm feeling lots of love. I know I have love to give. I'm feeling lovable. I love the way I'm feeling right now. I love the way this person is loving me. It feels very good to me. So I love being loved by you. I should put that as the title. So yes, whomever resonates with whichever part, it seems like, you know, you are the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands comes to you and you're like, yes, this, you know, feels good. But, you know, maybe you're hoping for somebody else, but it seems like, you know, you are victorious. You are shining. There is a glow up. And so you are attracting, you know, suitors. I mean, of course, you're going to attract more people when you're having, you know, some type of a glow up. You are desirable, but you're going to be led and you're going to be guided by our creator, by the ancestors. You can see so many synchronicities. You'll always know what to do and when to do it, you know. And when you're not being guided, you get to do whatever you want. Okay, but it's time to shine your light and, you know, ascend so you can grow with your divine counterpartner. Okay, and that only happens when you're not in and out, but you are in an equal give and take relationship where you see, I see your in value and you see my value. Okay, because if you don't see each other's value, then you're going to start taking advantage of each other, or, you know, not giving that much, only a little bit, you know, what they call like breadcrumbing or something. And so I would get away from the scarcity thinking and, you know, just give it all you got. If you're going to do something right, you know, if you're going to do something and say you're going to do it, first of all, do it, and then do it even better than they expected, you know. I don't know what I just said. That's a channel message. So, yeah, you know, just going over and beyond and being detail oriented, you know, is a plus, right? So sticking up for yourself, getting out of a state of, you know, the past and the sadness and the loneliness, and bringing back, you know, the romance here, to yourself wanting it, you know, being motivated and healed, and standing up for yourself now and what you think and what you feel, and going the way that you want to, you know, in a very determined way. Okay, this Knight of Wands is determined to have a happiness. It's you, because there's a Knight of Wands and there's a Knight of Swords. So, you know, Knight of Wands, you know, you got all these ideas, you know, you're ready for love, you know, and you're just feeling more stable, yet free-spirited, and lively, energetic, and you want to run, not just run at the gym, although you do need to do that. You're to run forward toward his happiness. See, this is above him, and then the Six of Pentacles below. It's running towards his happiness, or your happiness rather, you know. So he's got some knowledge, that Knight of Swords, and that Knight of Swords became the King of Wands right next to it, because he gained the information he needed to get to his hopes and dreams, to be with this queen who was contemplating here, walking away, and he wanted to have victory with her. So possibly if there was no equal give or take, then now there is, and this person is able to release, you know, the burden, because now there's victory in the relationship, because there's whatever was going on in the past that was hindering the relationship before, you know, there used to be impasse all the time. There's now a gift and balancing, and to get towards your happiness through your, you know, your thought process, you know, so that you could come up with the right answer. So I suggest you get out into nature to get those, you know, answers, you know, figure out the best way that you can hear your higher self, that you can talk to yourself and just sit with yourself and see how you feel about certain situations, you know, think about them and then see how you react and how you feel when you think about them. And that'll give you an indication, okay, of how you really feel about a person or thing. So you've made a decision, you have this release, this relief, you're renewed, And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Look, and this all in the same line because you walked away. Look. Man, this is beautiful. You have success, you have release, and you have Nine of Cups. Independent, making the right decisions, living your out your purpose, and you know, eyes on you for a job well done and good decision making, and loving yourself and being able now to, you know, show love to others. Okay. Oops. All right, this came out. So Four of Wands, the bottom of the deck there will be celebration, of course, because there's going to be victory, right? So yeah, I can see how you had a lot of fear and doubt and confusion and couldn't make decisions until the Knight of Swords helped you gain clarity, becoming the more stable with your passions and desires, so that you can really feel what you love and have and what's in your soul, your hopes, your dreams, and really put your all into it, you know, into the things that you love. And underneath that is because you are loving yourself. You're loving yourself, you're giving to yourself, you're healing when you know, from things that you needed to heal, right? You released. This is no easy task, you know. Took a long time to say, you know what, I'm done with these cycles, or I'm done with these feelings, or I'm done with this thing in the past that was holding me back and down, and I'm surrendering. Surrendering is the most important thing you can do, because look at her. Then now she's so happy, so free, so energetic, you know, just like our Knight of Wands. So many ideas, feeling good, you know, new beginnings that feel amazing, that are part of your blueprint. You know, feeling really Queen of Wands, feeling like a fire sign, you know. Definitely feeling like a lot of, you know, motivation, like a lot of independence, like a lot of confidence or optimism, more outgoing and passionate, very warm, and now very creative at this moment. Okay, so I sense a lot of creativity and needing to use that at the moment, by just following the things that you enjoy doing, and it in turn is going to bring you love, happiness, peace, and the ability to be aligned with Creator, make better decisions, cut off negativity, and create the life that you want, because you're searching for deeper meaning and you were granted it. You're granted the information that you asked for, and now it's finally here, and it was deep within you, but it's always been there for you to sit down and get the information that you wanted and you needed for whatever that decision, you know, the next decisions you had to make. So here you are, very enlightened, making another decision, you know, that brings you to another new beginning as a Queen of Pentacles, right? So whatever, you know, you first got this Pentacles, your first card, Ace of Pentacles, and you nurtured it and you made it grow, and now you are the Queen of Pentacles. So you have done something good with your pentacles that you had, to make them grow, and lots of fire for you. Ace of Wands, and now you have a new beginning, probably a new passionate lover, that King of Wands, you know, probably. If You know, if there was some kind of breakup or whatever. Let's see, so there's 2 more. So, let's see here. You're being asked to follow your intuition. There's the talents that are going to be developing within you. So if you feel pressure or pain on your third eye or your chakra, you know why. If you have a headache, sometimes that happens. But I see money's growing, energy's flowing. I see people bossing up, people maturing, people. There's a Queen of Wands and a King of Wands on the board here. So, you know, we do have a match here. You know, it is a divine counterpartner situation. You're showing up. There's a King and Queen here. Okay, the King came out up there. The Queen came down here. So the Queen of Wands is underneath the Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the 8 of Cups, and then the Queen of Wands. So you end up getting your flair back and your motivation after walking away, okay, from either a person, marriage, relationship, and or behaviors that you had because of negative thinking that you had, or faulty thinking that you had, or old programming that you had. And this looks like some kind of betrayal in the past, you know, and you were hanging on to hope, hanging on to faith, and trying to heal all at the same time. And, you know, you eventually did, right? Because you eventually became the Queen of Cups. You know, you eventually walked away and had victory, and there's equal give and take, and there's, you know, releasing your burden, and, you know, new revived energy. There's healing energy here, and, you know, more motivation. But then again, there's a lot more enlightenment that this person had. So perhaps you got some information, you know, about something that somebody did. Maybe they not walked out on the relationship, but I don't know how to put it. They stepped out of the relationship while with you. That could be, it's a 10 of Swords. Whatever that last straw would be that hit the camel's back. It's like there's a 10 of Wands that still, I guess, you know, could even be coming from yourself. You know, sometimes we stab ourselves in the back when we're not, you know, true to ourselves. It's like, you know what, I wasn't even true to myself. Why did I allow these things to happen? You know. But then you come and after dealing with those swords and you know, and figuring how you can mend them and move on from them, because I see you moving on from them. So as soon as you move on from this 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords, I see stability. You feel stable, self-love. You know how to manage and maintain your emotions in your life and your money, okay? And so that's how the Pentacle's growing. And yeah, here we go right here, bottom of the deck. This is in fact your Ace of Pentacles that you're getting, is this beautiful Knight of Cups that's coming in and wanting to give you equal give and take, romance you, wine and dine you, and be the love of your life that you always wanted to have, but didn't think, you know, possibly even existed, you know. Maybe like, oh yeah, honeymoon phases, and then it's over, you know. But this could be the one that comes to mind, okay? This could be the one. That comes from my romance deck, so I guess I'll go ahead and get it out since this is a love reading, apparently. This could be the one, is what I'm hearing. This could be the one. Let's see if I have it here. Okay, where's this? Could be the one. Oh yeah, I packed them up. I packed them up because we went camping and was gonna use them when I saw my mama. Let's see them. Doesn't mean they're not in here, just means I don't see them. That's fine. Ooh. Well, I mean, I gave you the message anyways. It just doesn't matter if there was more there or not. But let's see if we have any other questions that we need to ask regarding the matter of this. Let's see. What other themes do we have going on here for my Capricorn? What's going on with my Capricorns for today through the 31st, end of March? What messages do they need to know or going through? Financial health. Okay, good. Looks like your financial health, just from the top of that card, shows that you're doing really good. Okay, that you're looking for answers, or that you've found some answers and are putting them into practice and seeing your life evolve and change, and really holding on to the belief and knowledge that, because you're getting some gut feelings, and so you're having the courage, or you're passing the test of having the courage to follow. Okay, and as you do that, Lady Justice comes in and says, well done, let me put everything as it's supposed to be, divine time, divine, order, and you get to have peace, which is what you want. Put it at the top, because that's your goal. You just want peace. You just want justice, right? You just want answers, right? You just want financial health. You just want courage. You just want to travel. You just want prosperity. You just want to lighten your load. Okay? But you're lacking confidence. Okay? So you need to work on your psychic abilities to connect yourself to the divine, to help you to heal, to help you to gain answers, to help you to have courage, to get the answers for financial health, okay? To help you through the grieving process. What I say? Grieving and healing. And the way that you're going to get through to this is by committing to yourself and committing to meditation, committing to aligning with our Creator, okay? If you can commit to yourself, and you can commit to, speaking with our Creator, angel, ancestors, spirit guides to guide you, then you can have that happiness, right? Happiness, Two of Cups that you want, right? Is that what you want? I mean, isn't that what most people want? Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Okay, so that was right there on the bottom. This is on the bottom. And let's see if there's anything that wants to come out of here. I know there's some still grieving still going on. And know that this too will pass. This too will pass, okay? It's your message. Capricorns, my Capricorns, I love you very much. You're deeply loved. Deeply, deeply loved, like the ocean, okay? They're saying use those other cards, the red ones with the hearts, because it has a little saying in there, you're deeply loved like the ocean or something like that, or feel into your heart and know that you're loved deeper than the ocean. So we got the distorted masculine, so the masculine starting to come around. He was from being distorted. They want to look into a tantric journey with him now that he's not distorted anymore, and can have this tantric journey that requires that requires that the masculine and the feminine both not be in a distorted point of view. Okay, it's time to talk. Have those heart-to-heart conversations. Be more transparent and vulnerable. It says this energy supports our expansion towards a higher vibrational state of being with more honesty and clarity. Okay, so insight is what you're going to gain soon, very, very soon. A deep insight. All right, and that's going to cause, others to be honest with you, and what they have in their brain, and bring you clarity that you need to walk away from, the situation in your brain and your heart, or the person. Maybe you just need some knowledge that helps you to reconcile what's going on within your brain or your head, and maybe it was just some kind of, misunderstanding, for instance. Okay. Let's see. We have our healing cards. I'll choose one of these. There's healing and there's grief. Hopefully I can get one of each. One healing and one grief. One healing and one grief, please. One healing and one grief. Okay, well, we'll take that one. Okay, healing. Yes, healing. All right. I am sad. That is what grief feels like sometimes. Let me have my own experience of it. I recognize sadness as part of healing. Yes, I sometimes go meditate. I'm sad. I'm crying, and it's the big release for me. It feels like, and then I feel more healing, and I do this energetic, like purging type of thing. But it's like I'm surrendering and letting go of that which is ailing me inside. So you want to do that on a regular basis, okay? Let's see. My surrender cards before we go are, where are they? Doesn't it? Over here. Okay, Capricorns. Please show me the messages for my Capricorns. What is it that they're needing to submit to? New perception that they're needing to put into practice, that they've learned or that they need to know so that they can put into practice to further their evolution, to make their life easier and better. Surrender frustration, okay? So here's the card. It says, frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath. Center yourself and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. Yeah, take a walk, go take a breather, go sit outside, go for a walk, or, a ride or what have you. All right, let's see. Where's my high vibe cards? I'm going to leave you with some high vibe cards, if I have them. I don't see them. Oh, but here's here's the hearts for the Capricorns. Messages from the one that you love. Messages from your partner, the one that you love. Woohoo! It says time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. Okay? So you're thinking too hard about what to do. You're making the right decision. Should I have done this? Should I do that? Should I try and fix this? How long should I do this for? And they're just saying, use your discernment and just remember to go with the flow. Not to rush into anything, and to make, decisions from your heart that make your soul happy. You're trying too hard to just, slow down a little bit and do some, meditation and practice balancing, the things that are out of balance, and then you can worry, you know, on the next thing. It's just a step-by-step thing that you need to do. Okay, any other message of love from the love interest of the Capricorns? You know, and the person that you're with, they're saying, you know what, you're not going to have to try as hard as you think that you have to try. Like, I'm just going to, you know, you're not going to have to try, and you don't have to do anything for me to love you. I just love you. I don't know why, I just do. I love you. I see your soul. It's beautiful. Mine connects with yours, and you're not going to have to try so hard. Obviously, put time and effort in, but it's not something where it's like, oh, we got to work so hard to make this relationship work. You know, that's not the type of relationship you want to be in. Twin flames, your passion ignites, which is funny. Just so you know, I'm going to be doing some twin flame readings now that I'm starting to get the hang of the difference in feelings of twin flame and, you know, versus soulmates and divine counterpartners. However, at this time, you and twin flame are having some passionate times, some bonding, some hope, genuine love being shown, vulnerability. So I like that for you. It says, don't make any decisions based on guilt or what you think you do. For it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So you need to be true to yourself and make sure that you're in this for the right reason in any relationship that you're in, family or not, but in this case with a love interest. Okay, you need to be true to yourself. That's what I was talking about, being committed to yourself. Okay, that's what I meant, commitment. First to your creator, and then also to, you know, yourself. Okay, you have to be committed to yourself. And, you know, if you don't know much about the twin flame and the twin flame journey, you may want to look it up if you feel like you may be in one, or just want to look and see if you feel like it resonates with you or not. If it resonates, fine. If it doesn't, you know, don't take that, leave it for someone else. But time for me really seems to stand out. You are trying too hard, give it time. So it's like putting your time into anything, like baking a cake. You can't do anything else, okay, to make that cake bake any faster if you've done everything you can do. So the channel message is do everything you can do, and then leave, you know, the process to the process. You know, put the timer on, and you can go back and check every once in a while, you know, reevaluate, do adjustments to move forward and to try and, you know, make things happen faster or catalyze them or stream them, and but always taking into account, you know, divine timing. Okay, you can put in a ticket for your timing, or a ticket for any, you know, in particular situation that how you want it to show up, but you need to have the flexibility to know it may not come when you want it or how you want it. Okay, so that's a good message there for you. Let's see, I would love to pull some of my cards from the High Vibe deck, but I don't see them at the moment. I was inclined to do the health and also the purpose deck. So here is your health, Capricorns. Okay, stay positive and needing meditation. So your channel message is that the things that you think, they affect your body and your health. So if there's a health issue, you may want to consider seeing a doctor, but also, you know, taking into account that if you stay positive, that's going to change how your body feels, more energetic instead of depressed. Okay, avoid allergens. Okay, so it's for people who have allergies. You know, check your house. Maybe there's some kind of mold or whatever, and it's not an allergy. Or if you do, go get your allergies, you know, tested. Ask them to test you for allergies. If you're looking for an answer, the answer today is yes. Okay. Dear Archangel Raphael, please help me trust my feelings as the accurate barometer of truth. Okay. They're asking you to trust in yourself. Okay. trust your gut. Today, Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me be optimistic and take the appropriate action steps that support my health. Okay, so ask Archangel Raphael to help you to make good choices when it comes to eating and what you need to eat. Okay, you have to eat, don't just not eat because you're depressed. Okay, or sobriety, so work on any kind of addictions that you have. You should be addicted to having a relationship with God and not using any false masks, to cover things up. Okay. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for adjusting my cravings in healthy directions so that I can only desire life-affirming foods and beverages. Okay, detoxification. Right, here we go. Leave stressful situations behind. So though the stress and not being optimistic is probably causing some health issues, okay, you might want to consider really getting into a meditation program or habit, and just like really turning the negativity around to positivity every time, looking for the good in everything and being optimistic. Okay, call upon Archangel Raphael for help. It says, I ask you for healing with, and then you specify what you need healing with. Thank you for your divine healing and intervention. Okay, because Archangel Raphael is like the healing angel. Okay, Jesus, the divine healer. Dear Jesus, thank you for your divine healing power and presence. Okay, so Jesus is with you and around you, and as you call upon him, and he is a healer, and you are a healer, and he can you can channel healing through him. So you are a healer if you are here, and that's why they're calling you and telling you that your diet's important here, because light bodies are needing to be worked out. You can gain more clarity and more downloads and more your abilities, or I'm sorry, your gifts amplify as the more that your body's detoxified and eating life-affirming foods. Okay, and getting rid of anything that's toxic. Okay, so, or stressful. Bottom of the deck, prayer works. So you're being asked to be on bended knee, have a prayer, give some thanks, asked to be of service of where you can be of service, and for people to come to you in your life to bring support and service to you where you need service and support. Okay. So my last message here is, or actually, I want to go real quick through my light worker book for Capricorn. Let's see here, a specific message. You are already doing it, and break the change. Ancestral patterns, rewriting the future. Okay, so you're doing the right thing. Keep going in the right direction. It feels different, but it's right. Okay, seeding the light, main foundation plan. So you're setting the right seed for your life, abundance, to have the happiness and love you want. There it goes again. It came out. You saw it pop out, even if it was the bottom of the deck. That's just confirmation. It says Anna, grandmother of Jesus. Seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. So every seed that you plant is going to be laying the foundation for paving the way for the new earth. So that's one of the most important, I think, messages too. So I'm going to read from the book a little bit. That was actually the very first card that I got. So let's just see what it really means here. Let's see. She was an ancient mystic who dedicated her life to laying the foundation for Christ consciousness. So if you don't know what that means, Google Christ consciousness, which we'll also be talking about, having the Christ consciousness, to be woven through all life. She is not widely known, but without her Christ consciousness would not be rising as it is today. Anna represents the quiet dedication that is sometimes required to live a life of service. She represents the generations that came before that devoted their life to dreaming a new world into being, while knowing that they would not see the glorious end results. Wow. She represents the dutiful soldier, the unconditional mother, and the mystic who can see the thread that is woven through all of life. Anna teaches us that we all have a part to play in the divine plan. It doesn't have to be on the world stage to be significant. One person's part is not worthier than another. One person's part may be to mother their children. Another may be to gather women in circles each month. No part is better or worse, more important or less significant. We each have within us a seed of light that we incarnated and surrender to our part of the plan. Word light activation. Hold the card to your heart and say, Beloved Anna, thank you for laying the foundation for the divine. May the seed of light within me be revealed, and may I surrender to my part of the divine man. So I challenge you to surrender to the part of the divine plan that you are associated with, and to find out what that is via meditation, and begin working on your happiness, okay? Because as you do that, your happiness comes to light, okay? So do go and meditate. I promise you will get answers that you need, okay? And meditate is pretty much praying, okay? So you can do both, pray and you can meditate and do whatever it is that works for you, okay? Last message, I'll just cut this in half. It says, despair. I need your divine intercession right now. O great spirit, lift this darkness from my soul, from birth. Open me to your highest plan. May I be a peaceful vessel for your love. So that's beautiful. For those who are wanting to be a peaceful vessel for the love of the Creator, those are our healers. And I'm proud of you for learning to love and to learning to self-master yourself, surrender despair, surrender yourself, saying, I need you, please help. You know, that's all you have to say is, you know, I need you, please help, Great Spirit, okay? And from there, you know, lift the darkness from your soul, and, you know, you'll feel a release, you know, of burdens. And it'll feel light, it'll feel light, like you're not carrying a heavy load anymore, okay? So I also, you know, said, like, go give a good cry. So, you know, there's raindrops on here, but it could also signify crying. So go and ask for help and cry, process things that you feel, you know, that you may be grieving about. You know, try to understand it by asking in prayer, because the highest goal, you know, is to have the happiness and the joy, you know, the financial health, prosperity, peace. But you have to do your work, right? You have to put your effort in. You have to surrender to frustration, okay? Frustration doesn't open any doors, okay? So be optimistic, okay? Be optimistic. Stay in the high vibing energy. Stay in the planting seeds and having courage and feeling stable and investing and saving, you know, money, working on your family, business, life, keep it in balance in general, and using your good, and, you know, living in an overall good, romantic, sweet, loving life, you know, in union with your divine counterpartner, okay? So this is what I have for you, and I thank you for being here. Please hit the like button on the way out if you enjoyed the reading, and the subscribe button if you'd like to know when the next video will be released for your sign. And if you feel like any of this could help somebody, please refer them to me. I mean, share this with them, or refer them to me. And if you yourself need some type of a detailed reading, places, times, when, how, who would I think, what other blocks are there, what advice can I get, what are the possible outcomes, just anything that you feel like you need to know that you didn't get here. Just message me and I can get you an extended for you personally. And that's at highpriestesshealer@yahoo.com. That's where you would reach to me. And if you would like to contribute in any way financially to the station, the channel, to help it to grow, then that would be greatly appreciated. More decks and stuff like that to get you guys messages with other decks. This is one of my new ones that I bought, and they are very expensive. I just bought like 5 new ones. So if you enjoyed it, please send $5, $10, whatever's in your heart. It's some type of love donation or exchange to the link below in the description to the Venmo, and it's a hyperlink, so you can just click on it and you'll see me in my hat from the beach. Well, this is a great energy for you guys. Hang in there. I want to tell you, keep having strength, keep pushing forward. You're going the right way. Don't overthink things. Go with the flow. Face your fears, release the negativity, push forward. Your happiness is there. The sun's here. Happiness is here. Enlightenment's here. Queen of Wands is here with her King of Wands. There's healing, and then the Queen of Wands is here. So you really have, deep love here with this person that is your soulmate, divine counterpartner. And congratulations, because he's here. This is the gift to you. You are their gift and they are your gift. That is the message here of this whole spread. Okay, so you get to be in happiness and work together and live together and be together, if you weren't together already. So this is definitely something where I can see that, like I said, even if you weren't together, were together, is something that I can see how, if you had something going on before that possibly was making you want to walk away, now maybe you are moving upwards, instead of away from that person, and gain victory that way by learning to love and get through your fears and to move forward, and possibly with, the support of the partner who possibly wasn't able to before, but is now, was a knight before, but now is a king and can step up and help you, and dream with you and make things happen and heal things, so that you guys are walking together, into the sunshine and not by yourself. But definitely release anything you need to, jump into new adventures, just find awe in life, and that sets your heart on fire, and follow the direction of your heart and the feeling inside you. Okay, right, well, I shall see you on the next time. Thank you very much.